Hey guys, it's Kim and I am back today with another project. This time, what this is here, and all these bits and pieces you see in front of you, these are from Ginas Designs blog. Every Friday on Gina's blog, she does something called Freebie Fridays. And she puts up printables every Friday. And you can just go on the blog and print these off for free, which is very cool. And these are the Freebie Friday printables for the month of November. And I am here to share with you what we can do with all of these beautiful little goodies. So let me share with you what these are, first of all. The whole theme this month is very sort of in the vein of the typography, I would say. Very muted tones. These are colors I just love. Blacks, white, cream, beige, a lot of words, a lot of letters. So let me show you what I've got here. Now these are, I've already done something with these, but I'll show you. These are the journal pages. And as you can see, it's all in those tones. And you can see even around the border there's a really neat, you can see sort of typed words around the border. Beautiful little flower there and some butterflies. And then on the opposite side there is this really cool dictionary paper in black. I really love that. I love how it looks. Printed off, just gorgeous. And then here is another journal page with some butterflies and flowers. Cute little dots. More dictionary paper in a very nice vintage color. Sort of yeah, like a beigey cream color. Really looks like vintage paper. And then this is a little pocket that you can print off. And I've obviously got all mine cut out, but it comes like this. And you just cut it out, and it has a little dotted line that you can see there, and you just fold it. And a little dotted line here. So you just fold these pieces in, and you have your little pocket. There is a couple pieces like this with just words on it, and I already have an idea for that. There's little tags, really cute. There's another one, a blank one, which these are great for journaling. So there's all those. So there's another one. There is the other piece that's just like a strip. Then there's 4 pieces like this, and you can see the little fleur-de-lis at the bottom. Another little journaling card. So there's those ones. And then there is some fleur-de-lis. They're round. And then there's a couple of triangle pieces. And then you get flowers. And the flowers are printed off and they look like this. So you just do all the cutting. And then when you cut them out, they look like this. And I am going to show you how to put them together. I've got one kind of curled up here, but I will show you how to put these together. And thank you to Gina. Hi, Gina. Who showed me a much easier way to do these. So it might look hard, but it is so simple, you'll just be amazed. So let me start by showing you what I've done with the journal pages. And all I did was I took the 4 pieces of journal paper and a piece of cardstock, and I've just backed them on top, like one on each side. So what I'm going to be making is a little journal with all of these pieces, and it's going to be cute, I think. So really simple project, but a great way to use these printables. So it'll be fun, and we'll probably incorporate some of Gina's lovely little chipboard pieces as well. So let's get started. Now that I have glued these on here, I'm just going to take my Distress ink, and I'm using tea dye because that's one of my favorites. And I am just going to go around and give this a bit of distressing here. And I like the tea dye because it just kind of just barely darkens the edges on here. so it'll pick up on these tones. And I don't want to make this like a super duper long video. So what I might do is, you know, show you what I'm going to do, go and do it, and then come back. Because if you're anything like me, I'm always in a hurry to see the finished product. So here we go, just all the way around. And I think what I'm going to do too is I'm going to do the covers first, so I'll show you what I've kind of come up with. Oh, I should probably do this side too. That would be good. I'm not going to do the black one because it's just not going to show up. But that's okay. I don't think it'll show up. We'll try it anyway. I really love the vintage feel of these printables. They're so cool. As you can see, that did make quite a difference there. But I don't think it's going to show up at all on here. We'll see. No, it's not even going to show up. So that's okay. Alright, so what I was thinking of doing, I don't want to get like too crazy, because I really want to keep the nice look of this, but I want to do some stamping. I love stamping. Usually I use StazOn because I like it. I'm going to use my tea dye. And let's see what else I have up here. Sorry, I hope my arm's not in the way. Oh, some frayed burlap might be nice. Maybe some crushed olive too. Maybe some scattered straw. That should work. I never really know what I'm doing when I start a project. Like, I kind of do, and I'll gather up bits and pieces, but, you know, as you're going along, things change. So I'm just going to get my stamps out here. I'm going to use that one. And let's see this. My favorite stamps, the Tim Holtz ones. So let's see here. And I've got a script stamp from Prima. So I think that's what I'll do. Just put those up there for now. So I'm going to use my script stamp first as sort of a background. And I think I'll use my black StazOn for that, and then the other ones I'll use the colored inks for. So all I'm going to do is just, excuse me, I just need a drink. I'm just going to sort of stamp in the background this really cool script stamp from Prima. Sorry about that. So I'll just get some ink on here. Sometimes I use my stamping block, sometimes I don't, so we'll do this one first. Hopefully you can see. And I'm just going to do this like randomly, so I'll kind of turn it so you can see there. And again, this is going to be in the background. And there's really no rhyme or reason to this, no right or wrong way. You just kind of go where your eye will take you and what you think will look good. And it doesn't matter when you're doing something like this if all of the stamp doesn't print, because it's supposed to look faded. Like you can see here, that didn't even come out, but that's okay, it doesn't matter. Some of it's gone over on the printed part, but again, it doesn't matter. And let's see, probably some over here too. There we go. Pretty simple. So now we'll do this one. Same thing. Yeah, some of that didn't come out, but that's okay. There we go. So that's that stamp. And so we've got our sort of background script. So let's see. These are the Tim Holtz Visual Artistry stamps that I have. I actually got really lucky with these because I got these on eBay, all 3 of them, for a really, really good price. So I love these. I think I'd like to use the pen nibs there, so I'm going to take that one out. And I love the sentiments they have on here too. Every possibility begins with the courage to imagine. I love that. So I'm going to take that one out. And the pen nibs. And on here, maybe the compass might be fun. I haven't used that one yet. And then from here, I think I'll use the little diamond pattern and maybe the other sentiment. This one says, "A world of reality has its limits, but the world of imagination is boundless." So very cool. Alright, so these ones I'm going to use the colored inks for. So I think I'm going to start with the crushed olive one. Let's give that one a try. I don't know, I don't think this is too dark, so we'll see. We'll see what this looks like. Here we go. Oh, great. There you go. That turned out pretty good. I like that. Yep, I really like that. Okay, that's good. I'm not going to do any stamping on the inside, I don't think. I mean, on the other side of this, I think I'm just going to make pockets with the other pieces. So there we go. There's that one. Yeah, that looks good. And then we will do this one. This is fun. I love stamping. It's fun to just get everything out, you know, and just play and have fun. And you know, the printables are a very great and inexpensive way to make a project, especially these because they're free. Like, who doesn't love free stuff? I know I do. And again, remember, we're layering, so this is all, you know, it's all going to blend together. So it doesn't really matter where I put things. I really like that color on the paper. That turned out really good. Pretty nice. Yep, that's good. Okay, so that's that one done. Let's see. Maybe we'll try the key die and the pen nibs. See what that does. I've got this fleur-de-lis one here too. My daughter actually gave me this for my birthday. She gave me a bunch of craft stuff. I was very excited. Let's try that right there. There we go. I like that. Great. Okay, and now this one. I really, really love these Tim Holtz stamps. They always stamp good too. And that's, you know, I know we all have those dollar store stamps and things, but sometimes they're just not very good stamps and they don't stamp well, they don't hold the ink, or sometimes they have too much ink on them and they smear. So yeah, that looks good. And there's that one. And when I'm done, you'll kind of figure out when you do these which one you want to be your cover, which one you want to be on the front, which one to the back. Okay, let's try some frayed burlap maybe. I think I'll use the compass for this one. I've never used this stamp before, so I don't really know. Let's try it and see. Hopefully you can see. Oh yeah, that's good. Great. Awesome. It's funny, I think the cover of this frayed burlap is deceiving because it looks very, very light and it's actually not. But I really like that. That's good. Let's see. Right there might be good. When I'm stamping, I like to kind of go off the page as well. Yeah, I really like that stamp. So there we go, there's that. And then we'll do this one. I think I want something with a tiny bit of color, different color, next. Can't believe that October is over. On to November, not long till Christmas, eh? Wow. I guess everyone will be starting their Christmas shopping soon, too. Yeah, so just a couple more pieces here to cover. There. Okay, let's try the scattered straw maybe for these little diamonds, and then after that I'm going to use the black again, and you'll see why. So let's see what this does. Alright, okay, there you go. And it's okay to go over the words that you've got there before, because this color is a color that you can see through, so that's great. I like that. Okay, that's good. And this is one of the stamps you can use this way or that way, so that's good. Okay, I think that's going to be good. And then I just want to take my fleur-de-lis and do one stamp of that in the middle, because it's going to pick up on the other fleur-de-lis images that's in the paper. And I think that'll be good. And then I think I might put a bit of gesso over it just to stress it a little bit and sort of fade things down, and we're good. Okay, so I'm just going to get my StazOn out again for this one. And then just do one right in the center, sort of. Right about there was probably good. First time using this stamp. Good. That came out good, and so I'll do the same thing again on this one. I think StazOn is probably my favorite ink for permanent ink. There we go. So that is the covers done. Well, for stamping anyway. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a bit of white acrylic paint, just a very, very tiny bit, on my finger, and just kind of rub it around the canvas, or the card a bit, and you'll see that just kind of makes it look a bit more worn. You just want to do this really, really lightly, and you want to not go like, I don't find, you can do whatever you like, but I don't like going across this way. I like going horizontal and vertical. I don't like doing it like on the diagonal. But that's me. I mean, you know, you do whatever you want. It's your project. I'm just here to share the way I like to do it, and then, you know, maybe you guys can get a little inspired. And you don't want to use a lot of paint, just enough to sort of shabby it up a bit. Very, very lightly. So there you go, and you can see it's just added a little bit to it. The fun part about doing projects like this, you get to finger paint. Okay, I think we're nearly there. Maybe a little more here. There we go.